All right, this is the HSI Professional Straightener, Hair Straightener, and it flips and curls as well. I'm going to show you some of the features of this, and then I'm going to actually show you it in use as well. Okay, it comes in this box right here, which looks, high quality again. It has the iridescent label. It came with a warranty card and information, and it also came with a coupon code for the argan oil. It came with a mini argan oil bottle, and you can use this or not use this. That's entirely up to you, but it's nice to have that sample so you can try it out and see how it works with your hair. It comes with a user's manual and the warranty information. It comes with a glove that you can use. It's recommended that you use this on your hand that is not holding the straightener. So if you've run over your hair several times, if you've ever used a hair straightener, you will find that your hair gets really, really, really hot. So you can use this on that hand to protect your hand. So that's nice. It came with a nice travel bag. This is a perfect set for traveling anyway, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second, but it came with a nice travel bag. It has a nice soft fleece interior, and it fits in there quite nicely. This is the straightener itself. You can slide it in. It has a drawstring right there, and the cord is a good long cord, I think a 7-foot cord. It has right here a reset button and a test button. If for some reason you find it's not working, you probably want to hit the reset. One of the advantages to this set, and like I mentioned earlier about the traveling, this is a worldwide edition. It can be 110 voltage or 220 voltage, and it's an automatic. It automatically, obviously you're going to need to have, anywhere outside the U.S., a lot of places don't use this plug. So you may have to have a converter that actually plugs into the wall, but it will automatically convert from 110 to 220 and vice versa, so that you don't actually blow it up or anything like that. And you can use it anywhere you're traveling. Okay, so that's the straightener itself. If you look at the straightener, you will notice right here, let's see if I can show you that, it has I guess it's upside down, it has the knobs right here in the handle. I find that sort of a curious place to put them. I probably would have preferred them along here just because they're a lot easier to access without accidentally burning yourself once it's on, and a lot easier to adjust. So, I've had other hair straighteners before, and typically you would put them up here on the handle. The handle is a nice textured handle. You'll see that these blades right here are ceramic tourmaline ion, and they're 1 inch wide and about 3 and roughly almost 4 inches long, about 3 3/4 inches long. They have a nice rounded edge right here, lip, so you can flip and curl your hair with that, and that's good. One of the things you need to be aware of, this does not have an auto turn off, so if you have if you have kids around, or if you leave the house regularly, you just need to make sure this actually gets turned off, because it doesn't turn off on its own. It has a a swivel cord, so that anywhere you turn it, you're not going to end up with the cord turned the wrong direction, to me, that's a cool feature. The temperature dial, which I mentioned that was in here, it can go anywhere from 240 degrees to 410 degrees. I have, and you'll see my hair in just a few minutes, but I have very wavy, very coarse hair, so I have it all set all the way up to the 410 degrees. Typically, that's just, it works much better for the coarser hair to do that. And here's your on-off switch. Okay, I think that's about it, and I'm going to, I will go ahead and show you this in just a second. All right, I'm back. This is warmed up. You'll note it has an LED light right here. It starts out as red, and once it's warmed up, it turns to green. It truly doesn't take very long at all. I'd say maybe 2-3 minutes. Okay, I did put a little argan oil on my hair, and it smells nice, and it feels pretty light. It doesn't feel sticky or anything like that. It's supposed to work as a moisturizer for your hair. Okay, my hair, my biggest problem I have, other than the fact that I have a lot of wave. Now, when I keep it short, the wave isn't quite as obvious, although if I sleep on it wet, it's pretty crazy. But the biggest problem with my hair is I have a lot of frizz. And when I go outside in the Houston heat, humidity I should say, my hair just frizzes right up. So I like to use the straightener to be able to straighten my hair so that I don't have that frizz anywhere. Okay, you can get it pretty close, I will say, because of the blades wrapping around. You can get it pretty close to your scalp, and you just gently pull it down like this. You can flip the ends, which I like, so that you don't just have the blunt end, or you can leave it as a blunt end. Or you can probably, my hair is so short it would be a little hard to curl it, but I've know people who are able to curl it with this, okay? And it leaves your hair nice and, sorry, that's my daughter. Leaves your hair nice and shiny and smooth. So overall, and I told you I have very coarse hair, so I have mine on the highest heat setting. It's about 410 degrees. Overall, it's a good heat setting for my hair. It doesn't take very long to go over my hair, and you'll notice, I know I should have clipped it and started at the bottom, but you'll notice immediately that the top part that I've done right here is already just so much smoother and so much just lays nicely. So I'm very happy with this product. I will say the glove, little snug around the wrist, it's very long in the fingers, but a little snug in the body, so if you have bigger hands, the glove might not fit very well. But that was just a side note. Okay, so like the hair straightener, and I give it a big thumbs up. Okay, one last view. This is the final product, and I look like I just came from the salon. As you can tell, it's just so much smoother, and just everything's laying perfectly. So, and that took all of, now I have short hair, but that took all of about 4 minutes. So, very happy with the product.